Fellas, what's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? Mm-hmm. On this good what Wednesday evening? It's Wednesday. On this good Wednesday evening, you dig? What's happening with it? Y'all already know what's shaking. We up in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Get up in here, fellas. Let's get up on this game. Let's get it going. You dig? I gotta run this Home Depot when we done. Grab my last few sheets of sheetrock, and then we locked in. But get up in here, fellas. Get up in here. You did get at me in the PayPal, get at me in the Cash App, get at me on Rumble, KC the Red Pill Off the Bunk on Rumble, and get at me in the Patreon just as well. All the tiers are open. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the membership button so you won't be late when I go for the pre-records, exclusive pre-records, exclusive live streams, those that you will not miss at all. Let's get to it like we always do it. You dig? Not only that, fellas, hit that membership button. Over on that Patreon, fellas, all three of the tiers are open. The $5, the $10, and the $20 tier, all game-related tiers are open. Get at me at the bottom of the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfoco12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And let's make it happen. You dig? Let's make it happen. Now, we're going to speak on that. I'm going to chop up a little bit, gang, because I just did a consultation earlier today when I was over at one of my properties and shit working. You know what I'm saying? Did a good 2-hour consultation, talked to the dude, and I said I'm going to go ahead and bring that up later on so you can get an understanding of what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, man, don't no man worry about what a woman does, man, when she's not around them. Don't no man worry about, you know what I'm saying, what she's, you know what I'm saying, when she's split up from them. She wants space, she want to break up, she want to go by her business. Don't no man worry about what happens in the aftermath. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Don't no man. Now, if you a male, you a beta, you know what I'm saying? You a guy that cares. You when you lend your heart out, this bitch got your heart all the way through, right? You gonna give a fuck. But it's only two types of dudes your chick will end up with. I only know that, fellas. And the one she will end up settling for is the simp. She end up settling for the beta. Now, she's going to end up with a player or two or three. She's going to end up with a few of them. And now, depends on what type of guy this player, this quote-unquote so-called player is. Now, you got your lying guys, you know, and I don't consider these guys as players at all, fellas, but they betas just as well. You know, let's keep it all the way true. You got your guys that lie to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Tell her what she want to hear, whatever. I want a relationship. I want to make it between you and us. I want to grow. You know, I want to take it on with you, and I ain't fuck with no other bitches. And then they get in, get the pussy a few times, run off. Then you got those, you know what I'm saying, who swindle their way in by, you know what I'm saying, pacifying and helping these bitches out and, you know, lending their service to the bitch, doing all type of shit, you know what I'm saying, taking the bitch here and there, you know what I'm saying, going to, you know, pandering to the bitch, basically. And then until she settles to give them some pussy, and then they be on some bullshit, right? You got your fake ones. Then you got your real players, you know what I'm saying? Those who's going to let them know what it is, but that's very rare. You know, they run across that kind of guy who's going to let them know what it is and also have his life, have other women, and he's going to be, you know, continuously involved with other shit, you know, and she's going to have him, but she's not going to settle for him. And the reason she's not going to settle for him, fellas, because women always got to revert back to a beta. They always got to revert back to that guy who's going to take care of them, the guys who's going to secure them, the guys who are going to financially overwhelm them, the guys who are going to gift them, the guys who are going to do all these things. Because that puts a woman in that fantasy world of this Prince Charming she's looking for. You know what I'm saying? This guy's going to just knight shot in her armor is going to come down and save her and do everything for her and just sweep her up off her fucking feet type shit, right? So she ends up with those kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, you and her may not work out. That may break up. You go your way, she go her way. Now, as a man, once you know what it is out here that's ahead of these bitches and what they got no choice to run to unless they go and carpet munch, you know what I'm saying, go on the other side and start fucking with other women or whatever the case and do that, that's a whole nother world. But we talking about dealing with men or dealing with males or whatever. Unless she go that way, fellas, the only thing she got no other ways but to go these two ways right here. Simp or a player. You know what I'm saying? And guys tend to think that she's gonna find someone better than me. She's gonna find someone that makes more money than me. She's gonna find someone who can cater to her more than me. She's gonna find someone who's gonna love her more than me. Someone who's got a nice car. Someone's got a better house. Someone who got, I'm saying, all these things and extravagance or whatever that he can spoil her with, and she'll be happy and well off with him and ride off into the sunset. That's what you would think. Hell to the fuck no, fellas. She's gonna have her ups and downs. She's gonna be this bitch gonna be a walking stock market. You dig? She's gonna be fluctuating like a motherfucker. She's gonna have her ups, you know what I'm saying, with the simps, and they gonna, spoil her with a few things. And the bitch gonna be getting tired of that. And she go, I need a motherfucking man, a guy who's gonna, what I'm saying, keep it all the way 100 with me, keep it real with me, someone I can somewhat learn from. He can somewhat influence me, impact me, or whatever. This she'll skip over and fuck with him. What I'm saying? Remember, she's in the jungle now. She's out here experiencing. So she'll skip over and fuck with the player or whatever, deal with his shit. And then, what I'm saying, deal with what type of guy he is, right? And then fuck that. She'll back away from the player because the player never, and I'm telling you right now, the real player, fellas, what I'm saying, unless she's consistent with liking that player and she's down with his shit, players know what it is. These bitches are in and out. So they like a revolving door. They in and out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or, you're going to look up and then you ain't got the bitches no more. You might have to scrap some, come with a few, come with some new ones. And you might have one or two in a rotation or whatever. Then the rest of them you might have to scrap. And then you might have to scrap the whole rotation and redo the whole motherfucker. Players go through that. So these are things where players go through. And we know that. And your chick can wind up in that assembly line, fucking with the player, right? And then she's gonna back off and run to the fake players, the ones who lied to him and do all. Remember the ones I was breaking down, telling you about first. She's gonna run over and deal with one of them. This going, I'm tired of this shit. I need me, and it's a chance she might run back to you. You know what I'm saying? If you suck enough, she might run back to you after she went through her voyage, her dick voyage. And she might run back to you, and then you might accept her back, and then y'all back. Me and my girl, we were separated for about a year, 6 months, and we found ourselves back. The love found us back. That stupid shit that you think, and not even. And she gamed you up to think like this, not understanding that it ain't no love that brought you back. It's her getting ran through about her back. I mean, about the bitch back. None of these things brought. What you think about her back? See, this is what, and guys don't get this shit. What brings the bitch right back to him is her getting ran through, her experiences, her having her ups and downs. These bitches are walking fluctuations. I told you that, fellas. She'd have had all these things. Don't think this shit is smooth sailing with her. Never think that, fellas. And when you get off to thinking that shit, your mind will start playing tricks on you. And then you'll wind up thinking, oh man, I'm missing out on something. I'm missing my bitch. And then you're going to try to get this bitch back. It's gonna be the Coyote and the Road Runner cartoon type thing. You BB, this bitch getting on, running from you. You the Coyote. You steady trying to chase this bitch. She running from you. You chasing her. She steady running to the block, she running to the streets and running out there. You chasing her back because it's playing on your mind that you're missing out on things. You're not doing the things that you were supposed to do, and you think another dude is doing it, and he's doing it in a better form. He's probably fucking her better, whatever the case. Fellas, ain't none of that shit real. Don't please. If you only know. Don't let this shit play on your illusion. Don't let it play on your mind, fellas. Just do you. Just go and do you. Players know. We real play. We know what we know she ain't. Come on now. The most she's gonna try to do is replace you. And if you was a beta, she's gonna try to replace you with another beta. Real shit, man. Real game. You know what I'm saying? Now she might go out and experience, but when she's selling in, she's gonna try to replace you. You know what I'm saying? If she's not willing to deal with a player shit and not willing to follow him all the way through, like a woman's supposed to, keeping it all the way real, you know what I'm saying? She's not willing to deal with his shit and follow him all the way through, then he's not gonna be the one she's gonna settle for. Now she might experience those kind of guys, but he ain't gonna be the one she's gonna settle for. She's gonna settle with another you. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Brian Turner, this motherfucker, be the player, never take back a bride that thought you was an option. Yeah, or take back a bitch, cheating and doing all that, man. Come on, man. Look, fellas, look. I'd have had chicks, nigga. I supposed to be when I was young, and this dealing in life. You had chicks supposed to be You know what I'm saying? Riding with you all the way through, bitch. You know, bitch. And these bitches are chameleons, man. They know how to fake it, and they know how to fake it for a long time. You got these bitches got years on them faking it, faking like they down with your shit. They will, you know what I'm saying? They ride with you, or they consistent with whatever, you know, the sex, consistent with the communication or whatever. And then you look up, this bitch is dwindling off. She's doing her thing, and everything start dropping. It ain't the same no more. Oh man, like I said, you gotta watch that shit. This shit's deep, bro. These bitches will take you for a ride for some years, bro. Like for real, bro. Will take you for a ride for some years, and you won't even know this was your bitch the whole time. What the fuck? I didn't know this was. Damn, she bitch talked to a total different person. She acting all snabby. The bitch giving me attitude. Bitch giving me combative behavior, and I'm bitch trying to come at me a certain kind of way. Then she's quiet. She's not talking to me. She's not giving me no communication. She's everywhere with it, right? And then you look, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with this shit? And then, y'all fall out, y'all break up, whatnot. You go and take the bitch back. Oh, man. She got piped out, all type of shit, right? And I done these things, fellas, not in the fashion of a relationship. Oh, no. When they came back with me, nigga, shit. They ain't around no more, right? I'm going to keep it real. They not around no more, which tell you what, they had to go through some shit. I don't just easily let you off. Like, I'm the motel bitch. I leave the light on for you. I'm like motel. Remember the old commercial? We're Motel 6. I leave the light on for you. Come on back at this motherfucker. Yeah, come on. But when you come back, you know what time it is. You know what it is. This ain't no easy. This ain't no smooth ride. This ain't what we had before, whatever the case may be. You're going to have to back up behind the rest of these bitches. You're going to have to follow suit. And whoever I got in front of you, if I met the bitch today, and she gave me a little bit of consistency on meeting up with me and let me know, what it is. And, meet me tomorrow, whatever. At this time, we're going to link up. Boom, boom. All right, cool. And she's showing me consistent right there. You going behind her. And I don't give a fuck. We got 10 years together, 20 years. Your ass is going behind her just because you fell out of line. You know what I'm saying? By you falling out of line, bitch, you want to come back and you got to be shaped back up. So you got to go back and you got to get on your Rosa Parks, bitch. Get back on the back of the bus. Real game. Brian Turner, never take a bitch that another nigga didn't even want to. That's to be real with you fellas, and Brian Turner, that's pretty much every bitch. yeah. If she's been out, if she's 18 and older, she had her run-ins with guys and things. Yeah, that's pretty much every bitch, man. You not gonna know. Now, I'm talking about for starters. If you just meeting a bitch, you're not gonna know. Now, if it's in a relationship and she jumped out of line and she went off on her, bitch ran straight, fagged off, whatever, you know how to be called, put names on and shit. She did her, then she tried to come back. Only way you can take her back, niggas, is she got to display, she got to show and prove. That's the only way she come back. Other than that, nah, fuck out of here. If you talking about coming back, nah, what you mean? Come back and do this and that. No, I was just wanting to break, like that Nelly ex bitch. I wanted to break to see if it can bring us back together. Bitch, bullshit. Stop. I ain't gonna argue with it. I don't argue about it. Bitch, look, check this out. This is what I want. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna do it. All right. Hang up. Get the fuck out of here. Block you off or whatever. Get out of here. Ain't none of that shit. Can't no chick run that shit on me like they run on these suckers out here. It was you. You ran me off, or it was me. I was going through so much. I just try to get myself together. I had to try to find myself, and these suckers be going for that shit, taking the bitch right back. This bitch been out there finding nigga long johns, nigga, and we ain't talking about the donuts, nigga. We talking about, what I'm talking about. Yeah, we ain't talking about the donuts. Bitch was finding them motherfuckers, them pipes, nigga. She was out there doing the do's, doing her thing. You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? And then you guys sit up there and take her back. That's what I'm saying. Let them whisk off, fellas. Let them go off and do them. It's always best to let them do them. You know what I'm saying? And stop worrying about, like, share, and subscribe at the Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Almost forgot. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me the Patreon. Just as well. Rumble, see the red pill out for debunker on Rumble, and let's get it cracking. Let's make it happen like we do. Hit me on that membership button just as well, fellas. But yeah. You guys don't need to be worrying about if she's going off to have a better life besides the life you gave her, or whatever the case. She's going after the better dick. She's going after the better sex. You know what I'm saying? She's going after someone who can treat her better, you know what I'm saying, than what you did, right? And these are things you need to stop worrying about, fellas. All that shit is an illusion. And if you listen to women, you're definitely gonna fall into that illusion trap. Don't listen to women. And guys, and a lot of guys they argue with their bitch, man. Oh, you think I won't go out here and find nobody gonna treat me better? You think I won't? You think I ain't had nobody do this and do that? Man, these bitches be bluffing, nigga. These bitches been all type of, yeah, they'd have had dudes that did certain shit. Of course. And they also had dudes that ain't did shit. Yeah. Then they also had dudes who was doing everything that they didn't have to do shit for. See how this go, fellas? And this shit list go on and on and on, man. Hell, if I could think of some more things I come up with, right? And it'll align together. It won't be no shit I make up. It'll be something that'll align. Trust me. So what is it that you guys are in fear of? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? You know, bitch's vagina is made for pipes. I don't want to say it like that, but you got to argue with God, man. You have to take that shit up with the Most High, man, because her vagina is made for that. So what are we arguing about? What are we worrying about, fellas? Who's gonna be the next motherfucker to slide through it? Who's gonna be the next motherfucker that fuck with her? Who's gonna be the next motherfucker to take her on a trip, show her things? You thinking you lavishing this bitch off with certain things that she never seen before, certain gifts or whatever? Come on, man. These bitches that had it all. Real shit. You got beluga whales out, nigga, for real, big nigga, Undertaker looking motherfuckers out here getting tricked off on, bro. So what makes you think your bitch ain't? Think about these things. You know, she's gonna end up with a simp or she's gonna end up with a player. There's no gray hairs, fellas. Ain't nothing in between. You know what I'm saying? And she's not, you know, and the player, she's not, and really, she's gonna end up with the simp. The players is what she's gonna experience. That's why I threw it up there. She's definitely gonna experience the players, the fake players, the you know, the roll runner liars be lying and shit. You look up, he over here, he over there. You know, this motherfucker everywhere lying and capping the bitches and shit. She's gonna run across him. She's gonna run into these kind of guys. She's gonna run into the guys who don't give a fuck about life. She go, man, shit. Niggas, bitches, pussy, a walking destiny, nigga. For real, a voyage, nigga. Every motherfucker, man, look. I don't want to get too, man, that's what I'm saying. You guys want that Patreon, bro. Or that Rumble, nigga. We get into it. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit here, they be coming at me, man. Damn, you talk like this, how you think about women? This how you feel? No, nigga, it's the truth. Yeah, just pay attention. Just go through life and you'll see it for yourself. Once you see these things for yourself, fellas, it won't be no, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. When you get her, don't think the bitch is a virgin. Don't think that she ain't had, you know, now, unless she really is and you young of age, then I guess, yeah, that's there. Yeah, young couples or whatever, you know, 14, 15, all that other shit. But nigga, she 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, going forward, so on. Crazy as a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real game, nigga. It's real shit. That's why I tell you guys, man. You know. And like I was telling the guy in the consultation, man, you know, you don't want to be living in an illusion. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your mind to overwhelm your actual reality of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And it can do that. You know what I'm saying? The illusion part of your mind can overwhelm. And we all got an illusion part we can fall into, fellas. If you're strong-minded, you're not going to fall into it. And that's where maturity come in at. And that's where loving you and caring for you and things like that to come in at, to where all these other things won't come into play because you tunnel vision. This shit is about you and what you say. That's what it is. So other things else won't, you know, the rest of that shit won't really come into play. However, listening to these women, arguing with them, you know what I'm saying? Laying up with them, staying too attached to these bitches and shit, fellas, it's going to always have you thinking that, especially when you separate, because things are temporarily, man. It's just gonna be, motherfuckers ain't gonna die with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna croak over together and shit. Like what's the name of them? I don't want to say it, but they passed away. Rest in peace. He passed away with his chick, Gene Hackman, and the actor Gene Hackman. Damn, I fuck with Gene Hackman too. I like his movies, man. But him and his wife passed away together, man. And that's really rare. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. It's like, let's keep it real, man. Are y'all going out like that? Nah, you need to say, nah, man. Fuck nah. These bitches gonna be out the door before it even happen like that. It's real game. But let's talk about reality, fellas. Y'all gonna separate. Things are temporarily, things are temporary, things ain't gonna be there forever, and I don't want you guys to feel like this bitch belong to you. Her pussy belong to you. That ass, and titties, that mouth, whatever it do, belongs to you, and everything about her belongs to you. Always know this, fellas. Those days will come. You know what I'm saying? To where y'all gonna go apart, and it's gonna be what it is. But do not, I repeat, do not allow your mind to play tricks on you. How you thinking that you doing, that you may be getting the shit in of the stick, and she's living better, and she's going on, and and a lot of times what it play on you guys is her not reaching back out to you, her not calling, her not texting. This bitch is actually gone, right? So you are there to play on your mind, right? You be, damn, man, you be wanting to hit her up, you want to call you. Damn, I waited for a week, I waited for 7 days, waited for 2 weeks. Damn, then you'll find yourself chasing, going after a chick who, and then it could be a test. It could be her on some bullshit. I mean, you never know. It could be her just want to move on and do her, right? Who knows? Who gives a fuck, right? But you don't want to find yourself chasing and trying to get back and blocking off everything else and trying to get back what you had, fellas. You need to find yourself opening yourself up to life, other women, exploring, experiencing, and things of that sort, fellas. Because if it ain't meant for you, it ain't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times, like I said, ain't no 9 times, 10 times out of 10, when she go back to settling, whenever she ready to get back into a relationship, if you ain't chased this bitch down, or she ain't got back at you, trying to get back at you, she's gonna settle for another simp. That's what it is, bro. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it. She's going to settle for a simp. You know what I'm saying? The new era. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like I said, fellas, unless she's into that player, he's giving her something totally different. You're giving her a totally different experience. He's giving her a totally different outlook on life, relationships, or whatever. And he's somewhat impactful to her. And he's a player, and he's really know how to. You can lose your bitch to that, especially if she's been dealing with betas all her motherfucking life, which a lot of them have. You know what I'm saying? And then she can be like, oh, I'm fucking with this. I'm gonna go back to this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, some way, you know what I'm saying? They still fly away from the players and find themselves right back to the betas. You like, damn, hold on, what the fuck? The player did whatever he did, you know what I'm saying? And then all that comes through from the catering and her feeling like she's losing power. She wants to have a sense of control, the things that she's used to. And that suckers like y'all. Real game, man. Pedro, what's up? KC, what's up, Mr. Turner? Shouts out to, hey, man, Pedro in the building, y'all. Shouts out to Pedro. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat. Get at me on Rumble. KC, the Red Fly for the Bronx on Rumble. Get at me that Patreon. Real game, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to the homie Pedro up in this motherfucker. Pedro, again, a lot of suckers celebrate International Women's Day. What the fuck is that? I ain't never heard of that. What's International Women's Day? Well, Valentine's Day? To the 10th power? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't never heard of that one, man. And really don't give a shit about it. You know, shit, what the fuck? International. What is that? What is International Women's Day? A bitch can get the International Women's Day every occasion or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? If she's the right one for it, if she ain't the right one for it, then shit, that's just a holiday. She gonna pop a bottle and celebrate that shit alone, or get her a sucker to celebrate it with. You know what I'm saying? This month. Oh, so they moved St. Patrick's Day away, and now they bringing in International Women's Day. Man, what the fuck are we? Oh my god, man. Usually around this month, you see, since I was a kid growing up, you see green like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mostly rocking that green and shit. Now these motherfuckers rocking pink and purple and lavender and shit like that. Real reserve. Real reserve in the building. Like I said, real reserve. He ain't had to be nowhere, fellas, but real reserve up in here with us. Shouts out to real reserve. And he in the building. He's in here fucking with us. Show him some love, y'all. Now, what he say, real reserve? Would you consider taking the bitch back for the sake of the kids? Fuck no. It's the wrong channel right here, nigga. For the sake of the kids, of your kids or her kids. Like who kids are they? And if they your kids, no. If they her kids, no. Hell no. For the sake of the fuck, I would never do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's called separation for a reason. It's called joint custody for a reason. It's called separation custody. It's called co-parenting and things like all these things come into play for a reason. If it's not working and shit ain't up to par like that now, what if I got my children involved? You know what I'm saying? If it's my children, I got my children involved. I'm gonna go ahead and go file for some joint custody so we can split the custody, and then I get them certain days, she get them certain days. That's all it is. You know, you ain't got to be with her to be in them kids' life. Fuck no. Nah. Nigga, I ain't with my baby mama, nigga, and shit, I did what I had to do with my children, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Everything came out cool. I mean, we could have a better relationship, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely love that, but shit, they was raised by their moms. I did time. You know what I'm saying? No telling what kind of shit she shot in their head. You know what I'm saying? And fucked them up. And I somewhat came back out and unravished some shit, but I wasn't dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? And no, you don't need to do that shit. The new era Pedro, he said, fuck no. If Pedro, the new era, he said, don't ever do that. Nah, hell no. Nah. You get reserve, real reserve. At the new era, he said, LOL, nah, yeah. Hell no, nah, we don't do that shit, player. We don't just, nah, you don't do no shit like that, man. You know, not for the sake of the kids. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna get back together, nigga, you know, depends on how y'all separated. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how y'all broke up. She dumped you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you dumped her and whatever because you was on some other shit, immature shit, you know, you didn't really know what you want. You know, y'all young, y'all go through shit like that. I don't know how old you are, but a lot of young guys go through that, and they kind of be all over the place. And then they, oh man, I don't want to lose my girl, or whatever the case may be. You know, lose my family or whatnot. And you know, you catch yourself, and if this is what you want, and come to a real, you know, be realistic and be a man about it. Come to a holler. Fall back in line, you good. Now she dumped you, you know, then shit, hell no. Nah. Let me see, the new era. No disrespect, real. Most likely you want to go back with her if you aren't fucking with other women. Real shit, because at the end of the day, you will do whatever you need to do for your kids. Yep. Despite her, you don't need her to be around. You just probably lacking. I don't know if you lacking pussy or whatever it is. The real reserve, you ain't getting it in like that, and you had a pipe freeze. You know what I'm saying? To where you got caught up on your woman for so long, to where it's hard for you to get out here and actually get on bitches. You can go through those things, man. You got to break that shit. Get out here and holler at these women, man. There's too many women out here, bro. Especially if she dumps you. Fuck that shit. Man, please. The new era. I'd rather jack off. He said he'd rather whack off, be solo than going back to the bullshit and headaches. Yeah, you know, so especially if it's the bullshit and headaches. But you never know. Real Reserve ain't in here talking about nothing. He probably was bringing the bullshit and headaches, and she said, "Oh, fuck that shit." And yeah, you don't know what happened. Real Reserve, you gotta let me know what happened, man. And I can better give you the game on whatever went down. Who dumped who? She dumped you. You dumped her. What took place? You know, let me know what it is, and we can get to it. Let me see. Talk to me, holler at me. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It like I said, it depends on circumstance. What took place? You know what I'm saying? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Now, if she was on some foul shit, and it's deuces. You know what I'm saying? That's what co-parenting is for. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Once you guys be on y'all shit, I don't want y'all to be overthinking shit and putting too much thought into your bitch leaving and fuck all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bitch, keep pushing. I already know what I'm a player. I mean, I know what's out here. I know what's ahead of these bitches. You ain't gonna know me run across. Probably you might run across one of me. You know what I'm saying? I really, fellas, it's real fucked up like that out here. There ain't too many guys out here that's on their shit 100% to where they they choose them first. The majority of these guys choose these bitches first. Real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They choose, family, go off what family think and what their friends think and all. Yeah, they all over the place. Ain't too many guys got that got that about themselves to where they, they strongly are into them and they choose them first. They hell no. You know. So she might run across one of me. Might not. It's a chance. She might run across one of me. The rest of these guys, she's gonna be banging this out, man. Like a motherfucker, man. But shouts out to Pedro, shouts out to the Real Reserve, shouts out to Brian Turner for coming up in here fucking with me. Hit the PayPal, the Cash App, hit the Rumble, get at me in the Patreon just as well, fellas. Show love to the show like y'all always do. Hit me on the membership button too. Go to the description below my bow section, fellas, and hit me on my number. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Hit me and video topics, consultation, whatever the case may be. Text me first. Text me first before you call. Text me first and we can get it set up. You dig? But that's much love to everybody. I'm ready to get up out of this motherfucker. I got things to do. And shouts out to the Real Reserve. He new up in here. And we're gonna welcome you, player. Get up in here and get this game. You dig? Until next time. Holla. Salute.